Hey, good day to all of our awesome internet friends and family out there. T. Lamont Silver Sr. here. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me there. Listen, those of you who know my videos, you know I like to walk and talk very often, or I like to do my videos outside. But we're sitting here, we've got a major project going on, assisting a lot of marketers around the globe, and we're sitting here doing some uploading. So since I've got this upload time, I figured that we'd go on and do some video of some value. How about that? Again, this is T. Lamont Silver Sr. Everyone calls me T. Lamont. And my wife, for 18 glorious years, Karen Silver, she swept me off my feet almost 18 years ago. Her name is Karen. She's given me three adorable children, T. Lamont Jr., Joshua, Heaven. And we are in the midst of adopting our first child. Actually, she'll be our fourth child, but our first adoption, Treasure Avaya. Listen, I wanted to do this video, and it's probably going to be a series of videos. If you know my story by now, you know that we've had tremendous success in the home business arena. We've been in the home business arena now 16 years, and the home business arena as well as the investment arena. We've had tremendous success in both of those arenas. And we built two seven-figure enterprises over the past 6 years. But we spent the majority of these last 16 years actually offline. And we've recently, as in the last couple of years, come onto the internet to bring all of our business enterprises online, so we don't have to travel and do meetings and do all those things that we used to do to build our business. We want to be able to do it from the privacy of our own home. Now, however, there are some awesome principles that governed building a large organization offline that I want to share with you and help you take those principles and apply them to your online business interests. Because what I am seeing over and over and over and over again on the internet is a gross violation of these principles, which probably is one of the reasons that so many people are struggling to make money online. Now, again, I know I'm not going to be able to do this all in one video, so we'll do a series of videos here. Before I do that, my phone has been ringing off the hook, so hopefully, and I didn't remember to take it off before I did this video, so hopefully this will be a nice, quiet video. Maybe we'll get a little reprieve here. Boy, they were coming in one after the other, after the other, after the other. All right, here we go. Hope this is working right. Okay, here we go. There's 6 steps that one of my multi-millionaire marketing mentors taught me 16 years ago. He said, when you're building your organization, there are 6 steps that as you get these steps down, as you master these steps and teach your team to do the same, you will be met with overwhelming success. All right, so let's cover the 6 steps, and then we'll take some videos and go through those 6 steps and how those steps apply to the internet now, okay? By the way, my home office number is 407-464-0500. 407-464-0500. Step number 1, 6 steps. Step number 1 is prospecting. Step number 1 is prospecting. Step number 2 is the approach and your contact. Now that you have a prospect, how do we approach them? Step number 3 is your presentation. Step number 4 is follow-up. Step number 5 is startup. And then step number 6 is duplication. Again, those 6 steps. Step number 1 is prospecting. Step number 2, approach contact. Step 3, presentation. Step 4, follow-up. Step 5, startup. And step 6, duplication. So these are the 6 steps that we want to make sure we have going on in our business interests of choice. Now, again, this will be a series. This will be a series of videos. Let's deal with step 1, perhaps step 2, but certainly step 1 here today. Now, back then when we were offline in prospecting, which is step 1, we were taught to go and make a list of all of our friends and family. We were taught to get good at something called forming. This is where you would be out at the grocery store. This is where you'd be out at the Barnes and Noble's bookstore. You'd be out at Starbucks. You'd be out at the mall, and you would drum up a conversation. Now, that's not what I'm talking about doing. I just want you to understand how this applies to coming online. You know, we would drum up a conversation. We talk about people's family. We talk about their occupation. We talk about their recreation, and then we would leave them with a message, and hopefully that message would endear them to us, and that was kind of a sorting way to see if they had any interest in what we were looking at. Okay, now, we still need to prospect, ladies and gentlemen. Only online, our methods of prospecting are varied, so we don't have to go and chase our friends and family, but prospecting leads are still the lifeblood of any business. Without good, qualified leads, then your business is not going to go anywhere. So, whether that is you have the resources to do things like pay-per-click advertising, or you're putting out ads out there, or you're doing more of the manpower lead generation techniques, free in many cases. They do take some time. You know, you're leveraging the social networks. You know, right now, this is a video. This is designed, obviously, to connect with people. And as you utilize, let's say, video marketing or what have you, those are all designed to get in-time leads, right? Okay, so your prospects. So now you have prospects. You want to have a system or systems in place where you always are having a steady supply of prospects coming into your life, coming into your funnel. All right, so prospects. And I think I've got time to cover this one piece. And step number 2 is approach contact. And this is where I'm seeing people are missing it. They are messing this one up big time. You know, offline, if I had met you at the Starbucks, offline, had I met you at the Barnes and Noble, met you at the grocery store, and we had a conversation, and I didn't get into my business at that point. I was just, you know, starting to get an understanding of who you are. So that's why I asked about your family or your occupation or your recreation or and then we left a message. And then when I would connect with you, that wasn't the time to try to present the business. That wasn't the time to choke you with everything that I do. It was still a filling out process. It was designed to get to know you. Now, this is why I'm saying this is violated so much on the internet. So often I'm on a social network and someone adds me as a friend, or I add someone as a friend, and the very first thing they send me is a pitch. The very first thing they send me is a pitch. No, hi T. Lamont, how are you doing, my friend, or what have you. Even if they were doing large numbers, you know, something like, you know, my friend, or good day. You know, notice when you come and watch a video, what do I say? Good day to all of my internet family, internet friends. So if you're in a social network, for instance, let's say someone adds you as a friend to Facebook, or you add someone as a friend to Facebook, or MySpace, or YouTube, or Buzz, or what have you, PeopleString, don't pitch them right away. Get to know them. The approach contact part of the 6 steps was to get to know the person. Let them know that you are a real person and you're not just a pitcher, okay? If your product and service is that good, if your income opportunity is that good, then they'll get a chance to see that. Remember this, people don't join opportunities, especially in this day and age of the internet. They're not just looking for an opportunity. You go on, hey, you caught my video. How did you find my video? You know, people are going online, they're going to Google, they're going to Yahoo, they're going to MSN, they're going to they're coming to YouTube, they're going to Facebook, and they're looking at opportunities there, but they are looking for people. They're looking for leadership, not just someone pitching them on a deal. So we'll come back with some other videos. Remember, guys, get in touch with me, 407-464-0500, 407-464-0500. My blog, Lamont Silver, T-L-E-M-O-N-T, T-L-E-M-O-N-T, Silver, like the precious metal, S-I-L-V-E-R, tlamontsilver.com. We love you. Let's change the world together, starting with yours.